Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're here to dig into the source material you've shared, pull out those key insights, and help you get informed quickly. Today, we're focusing on something pretty massive, the Grand Canyon Megafire, specifically one called the Dragon Bravo fire. Yeah, our mission today is really to get a handle on the sheer scale, the implications of an event so big it gets called a megafire. And we're going straight to your source for this. It's an excerpt titled Grand Canyon Megafire, Dragon Bravo's 100,000 acre blaze. It includes this, pretty stark line. Dragon Bravo fire has now exploded across more than 100,000 acres.
Right. And that number jumps out immediately, doesn't it? Over 100,000 acres. That's not just a statistic. It's basically the threshold, the definition for what turns a wildfire into a megafire. It tells you this blaze is beyond just a large fire. It's reached a scale where everything about it, its behavior, its impact, how you even try to manage it, becomes way more complex. I mean, putting 100,000 acres in perspective, that's bigger than a lot of major cities, all consumed by one fire event.
Wow, that scale is, it's hard to even picture. And then you think about where it happened, the Grand Canyon. That's not exactly, flat, easy to access land. It's this huge, rugged, iconic national park.
Yeah.
So what kind of specific challenges pop up when a megafire like Dragon Bravo hits that kind of unique, sensitive place?
Oh, that's absolutely critical. A fire that big, in the Grand Canyon specifically, you're dealing with incredibly varied terrain. Think deep canyons, high plateaus, areas that are often just plain inaccessible. For firefighters, it's a logistical nightmare, just getting resources in place, figuring out containment lines. It's incredibly tough. And of course, the Grand Canyon has its own unique ecosystems, right? Plants, animals, all vulnerable to that intense heat, the rapid spread you see with megafires, plus the long-term recovery. Ecologically speaking, in a place that's so iconic and geologically complex, that's a huge, huge question mark.
And, thinking about that source wording again, it didn't just say it burned the area, it said it exploded across it. That verb, exploded.
Yeah.
It feels really active, dynamic, almost violent.
Yeah.
What does that specific phrase tell us about how this fire actually behaved, especially one this size?
Yeah. Exploded across is more than just dramatic language. It often signals what we call extreme fire behavior, like a crown fire, for instance. That's when the fire isn't just creeping along the ground, it's up in the tops of the trees, the canopy. Yeah. And that lets it spread incredibly fast, way faster. When a fire explodes like that, it can even create its own weather, its own erratic winds, which makes it wildly unpredictable and dangerous. It really suggests something that wasn't just gradually spreading, but was like rapidly overwhelming huge areas all at once.
Okay, so putting it all together then, this description from the source, Grand Canyon Megafire, Dragon Bravo, exploded across more than 100,000 acres. It really paints this picture of just raw natural power. It's not some isolated incident you can easily contain. It's, an overwhelming event that fundamentally reshapes a whole landscape, a whole ecosystem. So that really covers our deep dive into the Dragon Bravo fire happening there in the Grand Canyon, clearly defined as a true megafire based on the material you gave us.
And it leaves you with something to think about, doesn't it? How that term megafire, tied to that huge number, 100,000 acres, captures more than just size. It really speaks to a force of nature that can just dramatically alter these massive landscapes. So when you hear about something on that scale in a place as grand and, iconic as the Grand Canyon, what does that make you think about, regarding the power of nature and its lasting impact? What really stands out to you when you imagine a single fire covering over 100,000 acres?